What's up guys, it's No Matter here. Welcome to another monthly update. Lots of stuff has been happening in my life leading up to this point, but not as much in the music sphere. I've been working on finishing up my research project, which I have finished, and I'm going to be graduating this Friday as of recording this video, and moving out of my apartment on campus this Wednesday as of recording this video. But all that's to say, there is some stuff that I can report. First, 3 things I'm listening to. The first I'll mention is Just Us by Jake and Shelby. This is an EP from mainly a cover duo up to this point, but they've started releasing some original tracks. Actually, they may have started releasing original songs about like 2022 or something. They are a pretty recent duo, but this is actually some music that my mom showed me, which, yeah, definitely give the music that your parents are into or were into a try, because you can find some great stuff from doing that. And if you don't, then at least, hey, you gave it a try and now you know your parents a little better. So these two are normally known for doing like just duets with each other with a guitar. Normally Jake leads up the guitar playing and Shelby leads up the vocals, although Jake does throw in a lot of harmonies. I don't know how they divvy up the writing. I'm not sure if Shelby does all the writing or if Jake and Shelby do the writing together, or if Jake does all the writing and Shelby just sings it. I'm not sure. But it's really cool how they're able to just take an acoustic setup with just them singing and a guitar and make it sound full. Just a fun, minimalist acoustic setup with some really thought-provoking lyrics as well. So I would definitely go check out Jake and Shelby, especially their EP Just Us. Second one I'll mention is an interesting case. This one is The Weight of the World by SZA. I had not listened to any SZA. I had not heard of SZA before hearing all about Weight of the World. And at first I was like, okay, I think I kind of get what he's trying to do here, but it ended up really, I didn't really like much of the music, and then I think put it like contender for bottom 5. Like I think it was at like number 6 worst album of the year in my running ranking that I have going on. But then I listened to it a couple more times and I was like, okay, I really get this, and I've kind of moved it to a different setting. Like it didn't hit the same in my car as it did in headphones, which isn't always the case, but in this case it really was. This is a wild ride of an album. Most of the EP is just like super bonkers, super cool. So highly recommend trying out Weight of the World if you're a bass music fan. All right, third one that I've just never gotten around to mentioning, I guess, but it's just been a really consistent, great album. Or not album, actually, it's an EP, but it's called How It Feels to Forget by Jeremy James Whittaker. And this guy, if you hear worship pastor produces music, especially like Christian music, you would not expect the kind of stuff that this guy produces. In fact, I think he's about to come out with another EP that's more like bass music leaning this Friday. So that's kind of nuts, but this one is a lot more, you can hear the Porter Robinson influence. It's got quite a bit of energy, but it's also just like really vibey, and he has a very unique vocal style as well, and way of processing his vocals. I'm really excited to see what he gives us this Friday, but yeah, until then, we've got How It Feels to Forget, and even afterward, we've got that EP. So highly recommend that one. All right, 2 things I'm working on. Because I haven't been working on a lot of music, It's gonna be a little more vague this time, and I don't really have anything substantial to show you. But one thing that I've been working on is obviously moving out and graduating. You may have noticed that it's a different set this time. You're probably never gonna see this set again. Second thing I've been working on is little things like I've been talking with several people about possible collabs, possible production work, possible remixes as well. So I'm really excited to see where all of that ends up, because we've got some pretty hype stuff coming. One thing I've been learning, which I've learned before but I've kind of had to relearn recently, is what it looks like to experience not so ideal circumstances and react to them in such a way that you're like, okay, this is happening, but I'm moving past it. You know, I'm not gonna make a big deal of it. I'm just gonna assess where I'm at right now and figure out how I'm going to, you know, overcome these troubles. It's so easy for us to just blow up in the face of like the smallest, you know, most minor inconveniences, let alone the huge circumstances. I've heard actually several times from several different sources that you can never, or almost never, choose your circumstances, but you can always choose how you react to them. And that's like a nice, comforting platitude and everything, but I haven't really seen how to practically, you know, how that practically works until recently. So that's it. Possibly a short update, but I mean, right now we're kind of just in the limbo stage, so hey, we're holding out hope that maybe some like crazy amount of stuff happens and I have a 25-minute update to give you guys. But for now, hey, we're just trucking along. We're doing what we're doing. That's the No Matter July update for you. Oh, I completely forgot a discussion question. How about this? The discussion question is, what should the discussion question be? And then I'll choose one of those discussion questions for next month. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Well, in that case, I've checked off everything on the checklist. That's the No Matter July update. Hope you guys have been having a good month and have been learning some good lessons. And if they're hard lessons, that they've been comforting conclusions on the other end of those hard lessons. I have the immense temptation to say see you on the shelves, and I haven't been Chill Pill in literally like 3 years, but you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it for the nostalgia. I will see you on the shelves. Chill Pill out.